Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Here comes a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers.
76 takeaways.
To negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The back's got it. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. With the return, it's LaBelle. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll ride the back again here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
3rd down after that running play. They go with a direct snap. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Sims. Throws a bullet to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Really powerful running into the secondary. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. See if they can convert the point after.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the back now goes in motion. It's a quick grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down and 10 now.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that core quarterback before he gets killed.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Sims. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Noles will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Defense not pressing this time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. The ball is loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking to pass. It's Sims. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the 1st down, and he literally pushes with everything he has throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Stevens. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Powering through. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Back to throw. It's Sims. The pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fair catch made.
Holding on a trap block? How do you hold on a trap block? Is block down, kick out?
First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for a first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The ball is caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty.
Oh, bro, they just cheated
me.
me.
Will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
What's the worst at this, bro?
So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end. The Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry up. No press here. The defense backing away. Just trucks through the defender. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line.
Are you kidding me, bro? He catches it and gets hit. He gets a spin off of the. Come on, man. He gets the spin off of the catch hit. He should be dead. I'm gonna catch it.
Ties the game here in the second quarter now.
They make me so mad. It's the most
halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out.
It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. Right on there. He throws it right. This guy's not even looking. He catches it and spins off of my dude when he gets hit. Come on, man.
And the Noles will kick this away to start the second half.
Come on, CFB. That's bad. Yeah.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
What is that? What is that, man? Oh, a perfect defensive call. Get that right in the backfield.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sims. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this
tell
is a
you
great
it is.
example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch
Post
their
route
eyes
is
and
open.
try to get your hands up so when the ball comes,
Don't
you
make
can
my
knock it away.
quarterback. Oh,
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly.
aha! Like that! That's exactly what I'm talking about. Just don't know how my guy's gonna throw the ball.
Able to take him down, but that's a great return after the
It's
pick.
like, oh,
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's man to man, bro. It's like, come on,
Here
man.
comes the Florida State
What
offense
else
on
could
the
you
field.
want?
This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? They're going to run it.
Then look at this. He just somehow
He's got
breaks
some
through
room to
that.
Get there. Touchdown, Florida State. That puts them on top in the second half.
It's crazy, man.
Chris, he broke free from the line of
Crazy.
scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sucks up a first and goal for this offense.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
First and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Going after it, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. The Noles come to the line in a hurry-up. On first down, it's play action. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Runs through the defender. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Crucial third down play right here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way?
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's escaping the pocket now. It's caught downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Hands off to the left. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Pitch to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Noles will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Some hard running there through a tackle. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Gets the ball off as he is hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. The Noles look to keep this drive moving.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Makes a quick catch. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on, there's a flag down. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble now. And the defense wraps him up.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles. But the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
And the field goal is good.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll run it here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He shreds the tackle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Sims. Quick throw to the left. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense cannot be stopped. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Caught quickly. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the ball to the ground. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. And the offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. And the quarterback will take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Sims. Looking for the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the beatdown continues. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The defense today, they have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Receiver in motion now, and he's throwing for it on fourth down, and he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Not a long return, but the important thing that wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. This was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats.